Good morning. So today we are getting a new drone, the DJI Mini 2 SE. And how do I know that? That's because DJI actually released the Android version of the DJI Fly App already now, so it's available for download. And in the release notes it says that it supports the DJI Mini 2 SE. And yesterday I watched a test flight from my good friend Gavin HR that took the Mini 2 on a test flight, just to make sure that this new version of the app 194 is safe to install. Let's just here for the sake of it, just jump in here. You can see it's the 194 that's installed right now. So I decided to take the old controller, the DJI RCN1, and install that because it's not available for the RC controller yet, and install that and take the Mini 3 for a test flight just to kick some tires to see if DJI has broken anything in the process. And it's a super nice morning here, so what better time to actually go and explore the opportunities. There's strong winds. Yes, of course there's strong winds. This parking lot is is part of like a, what is it called, a place where you shop for groceries. It's a really big shop. So there's absolutely nothing below this, so we can safely fly around here a little bit just to test out, to kick some tires here. And what we can do is we can basically let's just make a little bit of fun here. Let's see if we can track something here. Let's track this truck if we can. Let's just go down here. So let's just see if we can track it. Yes, active track. Yeah. Okay, we can't, but then at least we can track it manually. Let's just fly. You can see it's a little bit overexposed on the roof, but it's actually not a big deal to track it. Just using the sticks, you see. So that part seems to be working nicely. There's a few breakups in between. I just need to watch the time here. I have an appointment here in 10-15 minutes. So see if we can grab one of the cars and maybe do a small tracking here when they go out of the parking lot here. Of course, there's no cars we can play around with right now. Let's do a spotlight then. At least we can do that chasing this car. So you can see what you can do when you use spotlight is that you can fly around and you can do all sorts of nice stuff, and the drone will make sure to keep the subject in the center regardless what you do. So let's say now I'm racing the drone here and I'm flying sideways. Let's see, it keeps everything nicely in the center. So that's a pretty neat feature. Let's grab a few photos just to make sure that that part is not broken as well. So we go in photo mode here. We can take a 48 megapixel like that. And then of course we want to take the usual A/B like this, where we get 3 photos, one that's overexposed, one that's underexposed, and one that is neutrally exposed. So back in video mode, let's switch it into switch it into vertical video. Let's just do one of those. Fly a little bit around here. See if we're running into problems. So we are not. It's not so good for these testings we don't want to go in photo mode. We want to go in video mode again. And we are recording 4K 30 FPS. That's kind of the deal that we are working with. Let's just go a little bit further down here. One thing that's interesting for you to know, if you install these apps, sometimes DJI, they break stuff. And I'm not very good at keeping track of all the versions and all that stuff. But Gavin HR is doing a really good job. And he actually also has a repository with all the old versions that you can go and download in case that you want to do that. Let's see if we can grab this car down here and maybe do active track. It needs to recognize what it is. So see, we can cheat it to, yes, so active track, go. So let's put some video on here. So now it's chasing the car, and now it lost it. No, it picked it up again. So let's see what it does. Yeah, it follows the car nicely. And now it's driving to a location where I don't want to go. So we better stop it here and make our way back. So stop like this. So let's just fly back in. So the tracking function is also working without any issues. I normally underexpose everything with one stop, because that gives me a lot more flexibility when I work with the footage in post. It's very, very hard if stuff is really blown out to recover all the highlights. They're basically gone. So if you underexpose it, you have the chance at least to recover some of it. So let's see what else we can do. We can go here and do like a quick shot, and I think that is going to be it. So if I stop here, and that's a neat trick that you can do, is we can put it down to quick shots here, and then we can pick basically, we can pick what can we pick? We can pick the truck over here if we want to. See, it recognizes the truck. Oh. So reselect the target. Maybe we need to go closer. Let's go closer. So we select the truck here, and then we don't want to do a drone, we want to do a circle, and we want to do it anti-clockwise. So we're not doing a full circle here. We just let it go and see what is going on here. You see, it's working its way very slowly around the neighborhood here. If I had a little bit more time today, I would do a hyperlapse. Oh, okay, so that lost it. I don't know what it did there. It kind of screwed everything up. So locking onto subjects seems not to be working that great. I can't really say if this is something that is new for this version, or if it has been like that all the time. But as far as I recall, there might be some issues if the definition has not been really well defined. So let's see how much battery I have left here. Let's see what else we can do. Can we do a hyperlapse? It takes 4 minutes. That's absolutely bare minimum that I can do right now if I don't run out of time. So let's just do that. Use the put it over here. So it will take 125 images of this roundabout. Maybe not the most sexy subject in the world, but let's just do that. But shooting hyperlapses definitely needs to be done where there's a lot of motion in the picture. That makes it a lot more entertaining. That's for sure. It seems that drone is not capable of keeping its precision 100%. That it's actually moving. So that might be reflected in the final hyperlapse. So I'll probably not have time to finish off this video in the correct way because the timing for my appointment sort of adds up when this is done. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, then feel free to give it a like. If you didn't like it, feel free to press the dislike button twice. Thank you for watching, and this is how the hyperlapse looks like.